And once you get your word, please stand to your feet. And if you don't have a Bible, please stand to your feet. Amen. We like to say Happy Mother's Day. Amen. Amen. It's all right. All right. John. We're going to the book of John. Book of John. Book of John. The book of John. The book of John. Book of John. Man. How everybody doing on this morning? Good to be here. Amen. Amen. We give our condolences to the Skinner family. Amen. In the moment of the bereavement, funeral will be Tuesday at 1 o'clock here at New Life. Amen. We will be funeralizing Minister Russell Skinner. Amen. Please keep us in prayer. Amen. As we go forth with this task. Amen. 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 That's Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Amen. John chapter 2. We have a busy week next week, so I need all the New Life to be supportive. We got revival. Yeah. I know y'all got Facebook. Go up there and tell somebody. Yeah. Tell them to come out. Revival. Sunday we will have 2 services. We'll be feeding in between our services. Amen. We got powerful people of God is coming out. Amen. I believe God is really going to speak to us. Amen. John chapter 2. She can sit right there. There you go. Go sit there with me. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, evangelist. All right. Amen. John chapter 2. We thank God for all our visitors. Amen. Thank God for y'all. Amen. John chapter 2. John chapter 2. Amen. 1 through 5. And the third day there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee. And the mother of Jesus was there. And both Jesus was called and his disciples to the marriage. And when they wanted wine, the mother of Jesus said unto him, they have no wine. Jesus said unto her, woman, what have I to do with thee? My hour is not yet come. His mother said unto the servants, whatsoever he said unto you, do it. Amen. I just came by this morning to tell you when a mom knows your purpose. When a mom knows your purpose. This passage gives us a clear understanding of a mom that knows a child's purpose. Jesus had not begun his mission. He had not begun to operate in ministry. This wedding was the beginning of a life-changing experience. Jesus' mother was already at the wedding. Jesus and his disciples was called to the wedding. We serve a Father that knows what we need in the time that we need it before we know it. It's nothing impossible with God. Luke 1:37 says, for with God nothing should be impossible. There is no situation that Jesus does not show up for as long as it is in the will of the Father. Can the church say amen? This marriage was ordained by God and was purposed by God. One thing we must realize is that we know that all things work together for the good to them that love God, to them who are called Matthew 15 and 22. Can I walk through here today? Matthew 15 and 22. And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying, have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievous vexed with a devil. But he answered her not a word, and his disciples came and besought him, saying, send her away, for she cried after us. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, it is not meet to take the children's bread and to cast it to the dogs. And she said, true, Lord, yet the dogs eat the crumbs which fall from the master's tables. Then Jesus answered and said unto her, O woman, great is thy faith. Be it unto thee even as thou wilt. And her daughter was made whole from that very hour. She began to have a conversation with Jesus and let Jesus know in so many words, my daughter had purpose. Her daughter was made whole from that very hour. Her daughter had a devil, but she didn't let the devil take her daughter. But she took her daughter to Jesus. Her daughter had a devil, and the devil was tormenting her daughter. I wonder how many mothers in here know that even though the devil is tormenting my daughter, I'm taking my daughter to Jesus. I like the fact that she reminded Jesus that even the dogs eat the crumbs from the master table. In other words, I don't care how you do it, Jesus, just do the way you do it. Can the church say amen? When your mom knows your purpose, she won't let the devil get the best of you. Today we are celebrating Mother's Day, and there are many moms, mothers, mamas, whatever you want to call them, that know that you have been purposed for greatness. When the enemy try to come after my child, I let the devil know, get back, devil. That child got purpose. When you know that your child got purpose, you're going to stand in the gap and let the devil know you won't have my son and you won't have my daughter. Let the church say amen. That's the reason they stayed on your case. That's the reason your mom always told you sit down somewhere. That's the reason your mom always told you you need to get yourself together. That's the reason your mom always loved you, comfort you. That's the reason your mom always clean your nasty nose. That's the reason your mom beat your butt when you did wrong. That's the reason your mama fed you before she fed herself. That's the reason why your mom didn't choose that man over her child. That's the reason your mom, come on somebody begin to pray, because your mom was battling for your life. When a mom know that the child got greatness, she'll begin to intercede. It is less than a mom to let your child do any and everything and you don't stand in the gap. Even though JoJo or Sally Sue don't want to come to church, you need to tell them you're going to church because God's got purpose for you. Oh my God. I like it because Mary knew that her baby Jesus had a purpose. That mom knew that one day he was going to stand in the gap for humanity. And she knew that one day she had to let him die so he could get up with all power. Come on, somebody. Is there any mamas here? I mean, any single mamas. I mean, any mamas that been through some stuff, but you made sure your child got taken care of. So when we look at this passage and we look at these stories, we see these moms that knows your purpose. I'm so glad Alice Monroe whooped my butt with that cigarette hanging in her mouth. I'm so glad she hung up that telephone when I was supposed to be off at 10 o'clock, but I tried to sneak at 11 o'clock. I'm so glad she embarrassed me at the basketball game. I'm so glad she came and got me and she pulled my butt out. clothes out of the house and let you sleep in that van because she knew there was a purpose for your life. I know somebody ought to be glad. Look down your road and say, neighbor, you better be glad you didn't know my mama. I believe we had some of them tail-beating mamas. I believe we had some of them mamas would beat your butt in the public and tell you to call 911. Anybody had them kind of mamas? I believe we had them mamas that would go to the school in front of your teacher and tie your butt up. I believe we had some of them mamas that would get on the phone with your boyfriend or girlfriend and tell them you better not call my house no more. Because that mom knew your purpose and she knew that there was some greatness. Can I get some real folks that would say if my mama had to interrupt me to something, I probably would have been dead myself. I was going up and down the road speeding, doing stuff I didn't have no business. I could have had AIDS, I could have had HIV, I could have had herpes, I could have been dead, but I'm so glad my mama. I'm so glad she didn't buy me everything I wanted. I'm so glad she made me get a job and work. I'm glad I had to go to the blueberry farm. I'm glad I had to go to the pickle. I'm glad I had to go pick up some peppers because it made me realize that I had to work for my school clothes. So when I got home from school, I took out my good clothes, put on my old clothes because I worked for my clothes. So, in the passage we found with the wedding, Jesus' mom knew there was a purpose. And I like it because she knew it in the beginning because, see, she could have got rid of him. Because she had not even been with anybody. And back then you couldn't get pregnant if you didn't have a husband. So she probably tried to hide it, but it couldn't be hid. Because God had already ordained this plan. There's some things you try to hide. There's some babies you try to get rid of. There's some stuff you try to, but you couldn't hide it because God had already ordained it for greatness. That's why God allowed you. The reason why you got the children that you got, because God ordained them for greatness. The reason why you got the, oh my God, that's why you a mom. That's why you want to be single. You didn't want no children, but it won't so by God, because God knew you need to be a mom to raise these children that you got, that God's going to raise them up, and God's going to one day turn that thing around, that now that when mom was taking care of you, you can take care of mom. Anybody? I was so glad that my mama disciplined me because when she got sick, I was able to help her. I was able to love her. Oh, can I be real with y'all? I didn't like my mom when I was young. I was a daddy's girl. I thought my mama was the worst woman on this earth. I thought she whooped my tail for everything. Everything I did, I got a tail whooping. And the stuff I didn't do, I got a tail whooping. I was so tired of getting tail whooping, but I'm so glad that she whooped my tail. Because whooping my tail kept me out of her whooping my tail kept me out of hell. So one day, good God, by God's grace and mercy, won't take no wooden knuckles. When a mom know your purpose, she'll tell you right from wrong. When a mom know your purpose, she'll look at you and tell you that you need to get yourself together. I'm so glad that Jesus is the reason why we ought to be an example of the purpose and how a mom that didn't abort or gave up her child but raised him and pushed him today because of this example. We can stand flat-footed and know that Jesus had a good mom and you do too. I don't care if she's dead or alive. She's still your mama. And all the things that she raised you through, you ought to be thankful. I want you to know that down through the years, it was not easy, but God brought us through. Down through the years, when we didn't have food to eat, our mama provided. Down through the years, when we didn't have clothes on our back, our mamas called on God, and God answered prayer. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I come to let you know you need to give God praise for your mama, not for yourself. You need to thank God for your mama. If you had a sweet-spoken mama, if you had a drinking mama, you still need to give God praise. Because if your hand not being for your mama, calling on God, where would you be? Where? My mama won't in church all her life. But she always said, I give y'all children to God. A lot of us making it off of the grace and mercy of the prayers. And if you can't do nothing today, you need to thank God for your mama. Jesus had a good mom. The little girl messed with the devil. Must have had a bad mom. Why? Because she told Jesus even the dogs eat the crumbs from the master table. So that means she wasn't where she was supposed to be. But she had enough sense. I need to take my child to Jesus. Come on and stand to your feet. Some of y'all are some of the hard-headed. I can see right now, you ain't did nothing your mama told you. Because guess what? I'm a spiritual mama. And if mama tell you to stand up, you up and got up. So that's why I have to beat you in the spirit. Because you don't listen. It's going to make you better. Huh? Some of these now wish they could come and get a good old whooping again. Huh? My friends used to laugh at me. But I bet you what, they didn't miss with Miss Alice.
No, ma'am.
Miss Alice wouldn't even let me say lie. I'm talking about she died in 2019. And I still didn't say a lie in front of her. That's the type of respect that the mamas made us have.
Amen.
For them.
Amen.
This morning is a good day. And some of y'all, you know what makes me live even harder now? Because I knew that Mama and Daddy prayed. I'm serious. They prayed me out. I was rough.
That's the Lord.
I ran. Me and Miss Eva, we ran.
Amen.
We ran. That's why it touched me when my mother and Mother Dorita would come to church because there were times they seen us running, they weren't in church, and we sure weren't in church.
Amen.
Sunday morning, we be just coming back in. It was rough. I mean rough. Rough. Y'all think y'all rough. You rough. And on top of that, we gonna fight you over men, take your man. We rough. And we hung out all night. You the drinker. I was the driver. So we thought we was having a good time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But we're so glad
Thank you, God. Yes, sir. Thank you.
that they prayed us out.
Thank you, God.
That's my testimony, but what's yours?
Thank you, God.
Huh? You didn't keep yourself because you was good. That mom knew there was a purpose. That mom knew. Huh? Greatness. So, I want you this morning, the reason why I'm still running, because I knew my mom. I knew she would be proud of me. She was my life coach.
Yes, God.
Even her being bad, she'd tell me, preach 20 minutes, sit down. And don't you sing.
Amen. Amen.
But something I want, that she said, I don't want to be true. That's one thing she would always say, I don't want that to be true. She would say, you love the people who do love you. I don't want it that way. I want you to love me the way I love you.
Amen.
Hit you in the back, in the head, your ears, because I love you.
Amen.
Those feelings will heal. Let you know that there's greatness. Because I'm a spiritual mom. And no mom wants to see their child
Amen.
lose out.
Amen.
And it hurts when you lose a child. And you know that God had great. So this morning, I want some of y'all to make your mamas proud. You knowing that you're not on the right track. You know you're not doing things the way you're supposed to.
Yes.
You know you're not lining up with the life. So you gotta make a step. I told my brother, I said, I'm gonna die praying for you that you get yourself together. Don't let a mother die before seeing that children in line with God. Would that be you? And then mothers, let your children see you being a godly woman. This is my closing here. My mom loved James Brown. And every birthday, she would party with James Brown. But in 2019, right at the end of her transition, I knew my mom had changed. They put her in the hospital. She said, we're going to call this the prayer room. And everybody come here and go pray. That last birthday, she said, I don't want to have it. I want to have it at your church. That made me happier than anything. To know my mama left here with a changed heart.